@moord.net. Die vreemde dinge in Thomas se kamer. Now we're going to discuss the weird things that is happening in Thomas's room up to Hoofstuk 10. So, in Hoofstuk 2, Thomas was about to play a game and he just clicked on the game. The game was starting when he heard a knock on his door. So he went out to ask his parents, like, yes, what do you want? Why are you knocking? And they said, no, it wasn't us. He thought this was strange, but he walked back to his room. Only when he got to his room now, on his computer, it wasn't the game anymore. However, there was die woordverwerker was oop. Woordverwerker just means a program like Word that you can type on. And in the bottom of the screen, something was there written. He zoomed in and it said, help me. He got freaked out. Thomas thinks that someone probably typed this, but who? He gets up to go to the door to just make sure that that is locked. Then suddenly, something jumps on him, and it was his cat, Cleo. Thomas is mad at Cleo. He got up to his computer, but then he sees that suddenly the game is back on. He sees the light of his printer go off and hears that a page is printing. And on the bottom of the page is the words, help me. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, so remember, the printer in Afrikaans is drukker. You'll have to write the Afrikaans word. In Hoofstuk 5, one night, Thomas is woken up during the night by a sound like grr, 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 grr. He gets up and he realizes it is his printer, sy drukker, that is printing pages. He walks to his computer, sy rekenaar, and he realizes this is very strange because sy rekenaar is af. So his printer shouldn't be able to print pages. He picks up of the pages that was printed. The one says, you are not safe. He picks up another one. It has the words, he will come again on it. Thomas freaks out. He thinks he's not going to sleep in this room tonight. He grabs the papers as evidence. He grabs his duvet and he decides to go and sleep on the couch in front of the TV. So once he has switched on all the lights, het al die ligte in die huis aangeskakel, then went to the couch. So it is Thomas, his duvet, the papers, the evidence, and Cleo to keep him company. So he's going to have to make up an excuse to tell his parents why he didn't sleep in his room. So he decides to tell them that, number 1, hy kon nie slaap, so he couldn't sleep. And then hy het besluit om te gaan TV kyk. So then he decided to go watch some TV. En toe raak hy aan die slaap vir die TV. And then he fell asleep in front of the TV. So just when he wanted to pick up the remote, he heard footsteps. The footsteps are coming from his room, so it's above him. And he can clearly hear the person or the footsteps walking from one side of the room to the other. And he believes that the person is there in sy kamer to look for him. He's freaking out. He's scared. What will happen if the person gets to his parents first? Luckily, the footsteps stop. Thomas and Cleo are sitting on the couch. He's now getting sleepy. He's almost asleep when suddenly they are woken up by the door opening and the wind blowing in, scaring both of them. Thomas ran to the door to close it, to lock it, but when he got back to the couch, the papers, the evidence was gone. So he realized there must have been someone in the house.